Greetings and welcome back to Cooking with Bear. I'm Bear, and today I'm doing an omelette with a tortilla, with other things inside of it, because I like doing it. Today's ingredient list is quite simple. A tortilla per serving, 2 eggs, butter, a tiny bit amount of milk, and some toppings of your choosing. Tonight I'm picking salami and camembert. For dishes and required utensils in the kitchen, I'm using a frying pan, 1 plate, you will see why in a second, and a bowl or a mug to scramble the eggs. Speaking of the eggs, let's get them inside the containment. Nice, scramble them very nicely. Add a tiny bit of milk. And now finish scrambling it. After you scramble the eggs, add some butter on the pan and heat it up. And now a comment from the live audience. What you got to say, Timo? What about you, Bubba? Great comment! After the butter melts, add the eggs and spread that evenly on the pan, lowering the heat. After letting it cook for a bit, add the tortilla on top of it. And to make it easier later for cooking, I usually take a knife and just stab it a bunch of times because it's a fucking bastard! Guys, this is a tradition passed down by generations of the bear kind. I'm sharing it today because I want everyone to know the secret. You don't need some fancy spatulas, some SpongeBob propaganda. All the things you need is your own hands and very expensive plates for IKEA. To flip everything, it's very simple. As I was saying, I'm gonna change it to the other hob to make it easier for everything to be recorded. Even though I do have to lower the heat anyways. The pan's already piping hot. I'm taking a plate and placing it on top of the tortilla. You're gonna have to flip it, basically on the other side, so the egg's gonna be the upside up, and the tortilla being closer to the pan. So all I'm doing is flipping the entire thing, and then placing it again on the pan. Quite simple. At this point, I usually add all the seasoning. You may ask why they're not seasoning when the eggs were still scrambled. It's because I'm making it a goddamn video, and I like seasoning it now. A tiny bit of salt, that's about it. Since it's already still here, you pick one side, left or right, politically, and you just add the toppings. As I was saying, I'm adding camembert and salami, because I like that addition. But other things I've checked and tried, like mozzarella, cranberry sauce, are also great additions. So, that looking good and well, I just fold it in half, let it cook, and then the other side. So, see you then. Letting it cook on one side really goes well. I changed the smaller hopper, not only for the view, but because the heat is lower, so I can talk more about stuff. I know I've been gone for a while. I'm not coming back. I don't wanna. I wanna go back to sleep. But, at least on the bright side, you have a video to watch. And this episode is sponsored by... Emo, who's sponsoring us? What do you mean they decide not to sponsor us? But I spend all the money on cat food. I know it's not your problem. Well, who's gonna sponsor us? I'm not sponsoring myself. You know what, guys? I'm not sponsored. Write a comment. A mean one, a good one. Maybe the algorithm finally picks me up and throws me down to the trash because I don't want to live anymore. Oh, look. It's about time to flip it. Boom. Bam. Correct it a bit. And now let it cook for a bit and serve it. As you can see, it looks beautiful, with a melting cheese of camembert and some salami. It pairs nicely with just a bunch of chips. Dress it up real nice. It's a great breakfast. Breakfast of champions, you may say. It's just, honest to God, a good way for me to just wake up, quickly grab a breakfast. Doesn't take that long to make. And usually gives me enough energy to last an entire day. Well, it's morning somewhere in the world, right? Now enjoy the breakfast of champions. And remember, bone, apple teeth.